Hey guys, Clumsy here, and welcome back to Transport Fever. It's been a while since the last episode, but we are back and we are ready to pay off some debts again. In the previous episode, we were able to pay our debts fully. So from 60 million, I think we started, we paid it all off to 0, and now we have 20 plus million again. I think we started off at 28 or 26 million. Because we bought some new fancy trains, added some new lines, converted some truck lanes into train lanes, and so far it's looking pretty good. I'm starting to pay off some of the stuff again, but it could be better. It could be much better. So in this episode, we continue that trend of converting the truck lines into train lines bit by bit, and optimizing some of our bottleneck lines, in particular this station here. You have 900 fuel waiting, 94 ConMats waiting, and the ConMats never get delivered. So I think we have a huge opportunity here. Thank you for the suggestions, by the way. I have not been able to absorb them 100%, but I think I get the general gist. And the overall comment, the overall advice is to split the ConMats from the fuel, because as you can see right now, we have this huge train here, which is 616 meters long, more than half a kilometer long, and it's carrying solely fuel. It's not considering the ConMats at all, so I think we have to switch the ConMats somewhere. Question is how and where. So the ConMats plant is here, right? And it's scheduled for an upgrade. That's good, but the slag is running out, and the ConMats never get delivered. They just stay there. So I think we really need to relocate that. What we could do is we could make a station right here, so we don't have the necessary, like, this truck line anymore. We can get rid of that totally. We can make a station here, a train station, and then we can merge that into this existing one, you know, go in parallel to this one, go through the same way. That should save a little bit, because we won't have to dig through the entire thing. We can extend this, and then it can deliver to the same spot if we can add one more station in here at least. Narrow angle. I'm not sure what that means, but maybe if we delete this, that will work. Let's see. Let us see. Bam. Delete that. Make it 3 stations, please. 3 tracks, that is. There you go. And how do we make that guy? Can we have it like... Is it not possible? Alright, that's not possible. Alright, let's do that then. How about make it 4, just for future proofing, in case we would need one, right? So we won't need to always adjust that every single time. Yeah, that should be good. That should be okay. And I won't bring back the truck depot because we're trying to phase that out bit by bit anyway. Let's pay off the loans. We're down to 19 million, that's good. Although we'll need to loan some again later on because we are planning on a new line again. So let's see. What is that? Diesel smoke. Wow, look at how much that pollution is bringing. It's never going away. Okay, there we go. That's how bad it was. Okay, good. So we have the station here. I think what we need to do then is we delete this one. Wow, I'm actually at negative. Don't have any money at all. We can delete this one. We can replace that with the just tracks instead of having a station there. That might be eating up unnecessary maintenance costs. And then we can have a station here, a train station here at the end. Is there any benefit in extending it? No, but yeah, let's split it. Let's move it here. Let's get a, and I downloaded this flexible train station as Avinash recommended. It's very, very detailed. Let's try it out while we're window shopping, while we're waiting for that money to accumulate. So what I do is I set the length. What length would be nice? 400 for starters. 0, 200, 200, 400. There we go. From here, what does this do? We need just one track here. No, this is passenger. We need freight. Okay, that's the same thing. We'll choose the flexible one. Yeah, 400. Can we pick that one? Yeah, I think I like this one. Alright. And then what this can do... Oh, there is no flexible station like that. It's only like this one. Okay. So maybe this will not be applicable for this case, but we can try. We can always have it like that, right? Let's try it. Just for exploration. Main street connection, left, right, or both. Left, right on the other side or on both ends of the station. We need it left only. End street connection A. You can also have a connection there. You can see on the left side. You don't need that. Platform spacing. If I choose this little one. Okay, we don't really need that. But just keep it there. Transit tracks. I'm not sure what that does. That's probably useful for passing through lanes, right? We won't need that in this case. Curve direction. Okay, this is what we need mainly. Because what this does is it curves only one part, only one side. So we can have like curved left and straight right, something like that. Right, like that. Yeah, so that can work for us. Actually. And then we can have the curve direction B curving the opposite way. So we have like an S curve here, like so. Doesn't that look pro? Doesn't that look pro? Yeah? Love it. Let's lessen the curve of direction B. Yeah, that way. So we can go more in parallel to the road. I think that is what we want. Yes. Speed up the game because we don't have money. Underground track length. What is that? Does that change? I think that determines how deep it is before it goes underground. And then there's an angle here as well, but that's a bit tricky. There's also an elevation offset. Station building. Ah, I can actually remove the station in the middle. Interesting. Oh, so many. Wait, where were we? Here. Urban old, urban new. Country old, country new. Let's go with country new. Street size. You can even change the street connected to the station, I think. If I pick XL, yeah, it's a big one. But small is fine. Small country. Yeah, that works. Actually, that's perfect. Look at that. Right? Let's try that. And then elevation offset. What is that? Oh, it can actually dig down or go up. Nice. Look at that. How beautiful that looks. And then we have the station slope. Station slope is if it's like even or slouching, like leaning forward, leaning back, something like that. Or if it's level on both directions. Underground tracks. There we go. That's the underground track. Interesting, this one. So how does that work here? No, we don't want underground tracks. Alright. That should be good. Let me pause the game before we lose money again. Let's move here. Let me go in parallel there. I think that works perfectly. Yes. I like that. Good recommendation, Avinash. I like it. And then we can put a simple bumper depot here. And that would allow us to stretch, move forward, connect to this one. Maybe we build a bridge here. Yeah, just to go over this place. And then we put a new train line. That might work. That might just work. Alright, slow down. Let's see how that works. If I just link it up like that. That's the ideal way I want to do it. I can go up like so. Yeah, that's going to make it very casual. 699k. But that's full speed all the way. That's good. And then we have a bridge here crossing over the road and the tracks here from the crude oil, from the crude line. Oh, that looks beautiful, doesn't it? And we can merge here and then just straight drag on through here. And from here we are part of the... Crap, no more money. We're part of the same line now as of this point. That is amazing. Yeah, I think I like that. I think I like that a lot. And you can see the track is very cheap. because we're just extending an existing one. So it's not as expensive as digging through from scratch. Right. Now with this one, can we go through? Yes, we got lucky. We didn't need to remodel that flyover. And here I can actually just reuse this, although do I want to? I actually want to fix that. I want to fix that already. Remove that. Connect these guys. That's 120, perfect. And then just connect through all the way. Oh crap, yeah, this is gonna get expensive because we're building a tunnel. There's no choice. Fine. So hold off on paying off loans for now because we need some money to extend this route. There we go. And that's going to be pretty crappy because ideally we want to connect here. Yes. But we need to, that means we need to move this other train. Or we move these guys to the bottom. I think it's easier. Makes it more flexible. Right, something like this. Oh, dang it, borrow a bit. 120 still? Yes, still 120, good. And then connect this also on that side, perfect. So it curves a little, but not too much. Good. What's the problem? Train fuel line. Oh yeah, okay. We just need to change the platform here because as of the last patch, it doesn't work anymore. So in Rochester North, we need to change that to platform 4. Yeah, there you go. It doesn't automatically change anymore as of the performance patch, if I remember correctly. You have to change it manually. Okay, that looks good. Let's pay that off. And yes, we'll need to loan a lot more again, but that will be a worthy investment because we will be able to utilize and expand our ConMats line then. Yeah. It seems inefficient having 2 trains, but what's more inefficient is not being able to ship the ConMats at all. So that's definitely not what we want. Good. Now my main worry is what do we do with these existing ConMats here? How do we transfer them to the... how do we transfer them back to this place? That might be harder. And what kind of train do we get? Alright, so you guys told me it's better to get a train that's powerful, a single loco, instead of having 2 locos, because 2 locos means that's heavier. So that has to come into the computation as well. Let's have a look at the wagon. We want something that is... So mainly we'll be carrying ConMats and slag. Slag is what... It's carried via... Which one? What kind of wagon do we need there? Slag is... I don't even see it anywhere. This one, okay. The gondola. Okay, so we can't have that because the slag requires gondola and the ConMats require the stake cars. So we need the universal stake car then. Navy, we need you. So that should take care of slag and ConMats. Good. So we need a lot of these. How many? It depends. Right now we have 404 limit only. So if we can have a pretty cheap train with maybe, I don't know, 8 cars. How many ConMats are these? 126. Yeah, we don't really need a lot. We don't need that long. I guess for now 8 cars would be enough. Might be too much already anyway. So let's see. Let's start from there. And the loco, so let's see. Navy's is what's the top speed? Navy's top speed is 160. It would be ideal if we could also get 160. Although the track is only 120. Maybe I should upgrade it as well, huh? Yeah, maybe I should upgrade it because the track is only 120. If I want high speed, I have to upgrade them. But I think I'm okay with 120. Let's see. Let's have a look at the locos first. If we look for 140 or 160, these guys, there is no description. It's pretty expensive, but look at that power and tractive effort. That is massive. These guys are pretty well used actually. SPB. Let me see. In terms of power, this is massive. Look at that, 20 million. Maybe this one should be enough for now, although it's 201 kilometers. How about that one? Maybe this one should be fine. Goes up to 140. So it will be able to utilize that 120 track. Or this one, 260 kilonewtons. Let's go with the class 218 for now. Germany, built for medium to heavy trains. I would classify our train as a medium train for now. So let's go with that. Let's wait till January. Let's repay the loans first, and then it's loan big time again. I hope this time we make it work. We will see. How's it going in the fuel train there? Fuel train is doing pretty good actually in there, huh? Not a lot of problems with the fuel. Pay the loans before January hits, so we're down to 16 million. There you go. So we paid 400k in loan interest. That's such a small amount by now. That's chicken. Right, class 218. Get NAFIs, 8 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we have extra money. Repay all of that and deploy this. Set a new line from, it's a bit, from this new station to the, I know it's a bit cramped in here in this station, but it will work. There we go. Okay, let's see how that works. Now we're not sure how that will take into effect. Let's look at this guy. Mediocre. Okay, but can go up to 140. Let's look at the speed. When it doesn't have any load. That is such a cool looking train. Pretty European, I think. Yeah, I can all go only up to 120. I think it will be worth it to upgrade the tracks. That's an extra 20 kilometers per hour just for upgrading the tracks. And then we will also upgrade our train line. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so we can speed up there. Line 1. Let's change you. Train ConMats. Let's make you red so it's clear that you're ConMats. Right now you're not being useful yet, but hopefully by March, by next month, the game should realize to put something in there. That is encatchment, right? That is encatchment, yes. So let's wait for March. Hopefully, what I'm hoping for is the ConMats here. Maybe they can be shipped back here. Not really sure. Or we can remove this truck line, the ConMats truck line, so that the game won't use them anymore. Won't transfer the ConMats here anymore. They just put it directly here. Right now though, there is no slag, so there is no reason for it to build anything. Let's have a look at the financial situation here. I'm actually losing a bit of money now on my crude and ConMats, no, on my crude line, but the fuel line is earning 4.41 M. Ah, this guy, yeah. Earlier I was earning like 400k here before I started recording, but I think the production stopped at some point. It got full, so now it's building back up again, and now we're getting money again. But yeah, it's a very short route, as you guys said, and it's only delivering one way, so it's very hard to earn money from there. Let's see. Yeah, I think we have to remove this ConMats line to force the situation. Yes. So when we remove that, the ConMats stay here. Right? The ConMats stay here. But the fuel, the slag... Oh crap, I don't think I delivered I should have waited for a delivery of slag first before I went. Okay, that's fine. Hopefully the game would recognize that there is a new place for slag. Okay, this one. Oh, that's still going. Okay, there you go. You see 22 slag waiting at the fuel line, but also 5 waiting at the ConMats one. And why are you still on the fuel line? You should get transferred to the ConMats by now, right? Because if you trace that back, the slag on the fuel line, if you trace that back here, it arrives here at this point, and it goes nowhere. Okay, what was that? So when it goes here, there's a truck station. Not really. No, not really. The problem is the ConMats from here. How do we transfer them? There we go. We get our first ConMats in here now. You go back. Actually, he's carrying one piece of ConMat. Alright, that's a start. That's a start. Let's pay off some loans. We need to deliver the ConMats also to the neighboring cities. But I think that's a secondary priority. The first priority is getting enough slag in here. Yeah, so now that we have a direct line, getting the slag, I'm expecting a lot more slag. There we go. Everything is going to the ConMats now. That's perfect. Okay, good. And then what we can do is we can have a truck line that maybe drops off stuff here, but only unloading. It will not pick anything off here. That work? I'm not really sure. Yeah, we might need that line again, now that I think about it. We'll see though. We will see. Right now I think this ConMats 131 ConMats will just stay there forever, because at this point we'll never run out of fuel. So here is interesting. We're always running out of crude. Yeah, production is slowing down, interestingly enough. What's wrong? Maybe it's just building up. Yeah, it's just ramping up again. You will see. Let's observe it. Okay, this time, wow, look at that. All the tools in the world. That's amazing. How the heck did that build up like so? That must mean we have a lot of metals getting shipped already here. Yeah, look at that. Although we don't have enough machines production because we don't have plastic. Is plastic the bottleneck? No, we have planks and steel. Planks and steel should be enough to produce that. But yeah, if we deliver more wood, then that will allow us to speed that up as well. So I think the next point and the main problem ever since is this one, right? And yeah, this is good because we can have 2 trains here as well, one delivering logs and one delivering the waste, and then they can have 1 platform each. So good thing we had 4 platforms here. Good thing we created 4 platforms here. That means we'll have to split this as well, make them individual tracks so they don't share at all. There will be no bottleneck, things like that. The only thing is we need 1 more train in there, and we might be getting more trains than we need. Oh, what is happening here? Loss up, come on. Oh, we need more trucks. Okay, good, good, good. Let's borrow a bit, because if we need more trucks in here, I think we need more trucks there. Let's get 2 more in there and gloss up. Having 3 on that, I think will help with this situation and delivering all those guys. Right, and then I also noticed that I think we need more coaches. We have 40 waiting there. We have 38 waiting here on the coach lines. So I think some new coaches will be very welcome. I think we were getting that guy, right? Yes. How many? Just 2. The coach. Yes. Perfect. That should help. And it's not traffic. Traffic is not the problem, it's the number of cars, number of buses. Now the plan is to eventually make that into a train line as well, but one step at a time. We have so many lines we need to make into trains. Let's go back a bit to the lines on the right. Okay, we're getting ConMats, that's good. Very little though, so I doubt we're earning anything in there. Oh, huge income. I guess one of the trains arrived. One of the trains unloaded, probably our fuel train. There we go. Okay, now this guy is getting full again. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Look at that production. 5,000. Amazing. Pay that off. Let me see. How are you doing? Is that the new train? Yes, it is. Yeah, look at that. Minus 700k. This guy, this new guy, carrying 30 slag. Is there any bottleneck in terms of slag here? Not really. There is just not much demand for slag. Look at that, only 224. If we go here on the ConMats, we actually have 400 potential. That's interesting. Yeah, it's not in sync. This might be one of the bugs in the new industry mod. I've been hearing about that in the comments in the Steam workshop. They're saying like the potential for the raw materials is like getting cut in half sometimes in some cases. This might be that one. I hope it's not permanent though. Otherwise it would be very, well, it would not be a sustainable thing. So maybe if we can look for a quarry somewhere, a good source of stone, then we can get rid of our dependency on slag. Keep your eyes peeled, guys. Let's look for a quarry. That one. No, that's a ConMats plant. We need a quarry. That guy. It's a bit far. If we can make a line there going to this station, that can work, but it's a bit end to end, wouldn't you think? Where else? There is one here, but that's not near either. Yeah, it's actually quite far from where we are. There is one more here. Let's do this systematically. Oh man, I was about to pay it off. Let's do this systematically. Let's go to list of industries. Go to product. Check out all the stones in these quarries. You are in the other side of the map, I believe. Yep. And you are here. Okay, a bit nearer. You are far. That's near. Oh, that's the one we saw. Nearer but not near enough. This guy. Yeah, we saw that guy as well. And then there should be one beside him. That guy. That's not that guy. Okay, nothing really near. That's a bit sucky. And before the year ends, let's pay off 2 million. Good. Can we reach one more? No, we cannot. Oh, we have a bendy bus now. Perfect. It's amazing. Not that we really need it, but it's fancy. Everyone loves a bendy bus. Okay, let's have a look here. Minus 1M on the ConMats line. Dang it. Yeah, it's not very sustainable, is it? I think we were better off with having the trucks there instead of having a completely new train. Although, where is the one piece of ConMats here? I think it got transferred to this place. Yeah, Hunstanton. Okay, so eventually that will run out. That's good. So what's the problem? Why am I losing money? That's because of the new train line we created, probably. 10 ConMats. That's actually quite interesting what's happening here. You see this fuel line carrying ConMats. So what's happening is, because we removed the link here, so ConMats are actually being created at the plant here. It's getting delivered all the way to the west beyond the mountain pass over here. And it's getting picked up by the fuel line, getting brought back in for delivery, which is actually nice in a way because it creates more money for us. So it's not very optimized in terms of real world stuff, but in terms of money, in terms of earning money, that should earn us a lot because we go west a very long way and then we go east a very long way to bring back the ConMats. It's a circle line just for ConMats. It's perfect. Unintentionally so. Let's keep that. Let us keep that for now. Alright, that should be good. And ConMats fuel seems to be getting handled bit by bit. That's good. But yeah, the slag is really not being produced in time here. Look at that, only 15 in one go. How can we speed that up? Let me have another look at slag. Yeah, 312. Okay, 312 potential. 312 potential. And if you look at this one, there's actually 500 potential. Actually, no, this is even weirder. Look at this. Potential for ConMats is 1-2, but it only recognizes 500. That should be 1:1. Look at this. I guess the half of it, it's looking at stone. So maybe we really need to deliver some stone in here. Otherwise, it would not be so profitable. And how the heck do we do that? Well, I saw a quarry here. Yeah, to go to here. In terms of elevation, that one is fairly flat. We can... Oh man, that's very far. Well, we can truck it, maybe. Truck it in the meantime here, going to this place, to the coal. Although that is never a good idea, because that will get through the bandwidth. That will use up the trucks. So that means less coal delivery. So as much as possible, we don't want to share the line. So if we want to deliver this, maybe we can deliver this straight to this point. So even though this is not producing enough slag, what it's lacking in slag production, it can make up with stone, right? And the same line can deliver it, the same steel line can deliver it. So we're basically supplementing the supply of slag with stone. And it's fairly near. Yes, we can create a direct line, probably. Let me see. This is where we need to go. We're coming from here, right? What if we come from here instead? That be closer? If we come from here, we can punch through the mountain, go straight through there. That will be very expensive. What if we just use the road? That will take very long, but I think we can do it. We might be able to do it. Okay, let's see how this goes. Let's go with a medium country road. Extend that here. Right. Let's reuse some of the roads that are existing. So this goes through here. And then we need to cross there. So what we can do is we can create an offshoot here. Why is that so expensive? Oh, there is a contour. Okay, that's better. It's much better. Why is this too much slope now? Interesting. Okay, we can go like that. We can hug the contour. Travel across it a bit. Where are we going? There. That's where we're going. That's very steep though, isn't it? That's very interesting. Maybe we can go through it bit by bit. Not as steep. I'm looking at this arrow here. Look at when I go there. Like it's a straight arrow down. I wouldn't want our trucks going that way. It's not if I can help it. Okay, there you go. Not very pretty, but at least not as slopey. Good. And now it's flattening. Not as much as I wanted. Okay, let's build a bridge. Is that really needed? Fine. If it's the shortest way there is, then I'll take it. At least it's not as expensive as building an entirely new train. And new train tracks. There we go. Good. And these guys we just upgrade. Oh, come on. Can't upgrade that? Alright. Well, we can remove that totally. Well, not anymore because we're dirt poor. Okay, let's wait for it. Come on, show me the money. There we go. There we go. Create a medium road. Connect there. There we go, and now we have a connection. Perfect. Alright. Now what we need is a truck station here. I hope I don't regret this. We'll see. Large truck station. I guess a small one would be enough. Okay. Construction. No possible. One sec. Create a depot. That's a very expensive depot. I want a flat one. There we go. Okay. And then make a line. Get some trucks in here, some Freightliners. No, we don't have the Freightliner yet. Peterbilts. 4 of them. Create a new line from the stone quarry going to the thing here. Yes. Make that truck stone. Now 4 trucks will not really cut it, but in the beginning, I think that should be enough. Make that white so I can see you. Good. Alright. That should supplement the slag, I think. Okay. How's the situation here? We're getting slag, just a little. We're getting fuel. And all the... well, we're getting the finished goods, other finished goods. That's good. We are still getting a few ConMats. Okay, it's ramping up bit by bit. We're filling up 2 wagons now, but it's nowhere near where we want it to be. But look at that, at least we're getting more slag now. And now that we're also going to get stone in there, it's going to be pretty good. Whoosh. Crude is still not earning money. Why not? This guy. Yeah, that might not cut it, huh? Although it's full. He's earning sometimes, but not so much. If you look at the financial here, the finances of this guy, yeah, losing money every single year. Dang it. Maybe he's a bit too long. Yeah, maybe we don't need to produce that much fuel, huh? Maybe. Maybe. Let's do this. Although I'm really... he might be a bit too large. Okay, the next time he goes back, we'll get him to the depot. We'll remove maybe 4 wagons, 4 cars out of him. That might work. And that will slow down the fuel production a bit, but I don't think we need it that fast because this train cannot handle everything anyway. Like, look at all the fuel in there. Right? So look at that. So I think for now, we cut this guy a bit shorter. And that might help turn around. That might help turn around the situation. Good. And I don't want to simply replace it, because if I replace this guy, then that means I'll need to replace all the other parts, and that might be very expensive. Okay. 4 wagons. Maybe that helps. Pay off the loans in the meantime. We're down to 11 million, guys. Down to 11 million loans. That will hopefully help a lot better. Pay that again. Okay, that doesn't work. Let's have a look back at our stone line. Are we getting something? Where is it? Did I miss doing something? Did I forget something? Where are we, guys? I'm getting lost. We're here. Okay, that's a steel line. The stone line should be somewhere. Oh, there it is. Yeah, we're getting stone. We are getting stone. That's good. Alright, perfect. Let's get... okay, 1 truck is coming. Going to be able to deliver most of the stuff in there. That is ramping up in here. Yeah, production is on its way. That's perfect. Potential for stone is 232, the same as the potential for slag. So I think it's getting cut in half. It's an even Steven supply. So if we can deliver both stone and slag, that should amount to all the demand that our ConMats need. Dang it, I forgot to pay. That's fine. We'll make do. Okay, good. And with this truck station, actually, we can also deliver now here to this town, right? Because we have a truck station there. We can get from there, deliver here, and then get one to here. So if we can get a cheap truck to deliver stuff to this town, yeah, that's going to be like a free thing. That will increase the demand everywhere. So maybe let's get an MEN. This guy, just one of them. Maybe if we get money. There we go. Create. No, we can't really create a line yet. We need a post box for dropping stuff off. A mailbox. Drop it off somewhere here in the middle of town. And that should work, right? Yes. So our guy, you create a line from there to this town. And you will be truck. How do you even pronounce that? Tukasberry. I have no clue. That's probably a real place somewhere, but I've never heard of it. Tewksbury. Good. Pay off the loan. Down to 9.5 M. That's good. So even though we don't have the most optimized route right now, that's a good sign because we're still being able to pay off our loans. Even with all the trains that we bought. So that is a very, very good deal. How's happening here? Lots of demand on coaches still. Although this one is not a coach demand, it's a bus demand. Interesting, yeah, we need more buses in here. Let's get some more of those blue guys. Although we don't have money. Okay, maybe later. You guys can hold it for a while. I see slag, 46 of them, perfect. Where's the stone though? Has the stone arrived anywhere? We're getting some here, right? And then we should be getting it here. Okay, there we go. The stone is getting delivered on the same steel line. That's perfect. So it should be arriving here. Is anyone carrying stone? That's slag, that's steel. This guy. That's steel. This guy. Okay, no one yet. Huh. There we go. First shipment of stone. Okay, good. So that would arrive here. That would get shipped How are we doing this again? The blue one, okay, in here somewhere. Going to get dropped off here, one of these slots. And then that gets delivered here. And that it gets dropped off on the train station. That's the idea at least. Okay, so once we stabilize that, then we can dive into this untapped potential here. How about on this spot? Are we earning something? I think we have too many trucks. Like, yeah. Let's have a look. Where's the next truck? It's only 7. This one is only 4. We don't need that one. There you go. Making it lean. Good. Look at all that stuff getting delivered. But our trucks can handle it so far, I think. Good. Are you getting slag? Yeah, quite. Yes, look at that. Potential is 2,000, but we only have 800 total potential from the sum of the raw mats. That means we can only produce up to around 800, even though the demand is around 2,000. I think we're at a serious disadvantage here. I think there's a bug somewhere. And how about this? Are we still losing money? We were not losing that much before, interestingly enough. Okay, fine. Let's leave it. Alright, what else? Tewksbury. Are you producing stone? Yes, you are. But I think we have too many trucks. But that should ramp up eventually, I hope. What's important is we provide as much as possible ConMats to the cities. So we're getting the stone here now. First set of stone. That's good. And we have a way too much fuel in there. Although it might just be because the fuel train maybe just dropped by. Where is it anyway? Don't even see it. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's on its way back. And it's carrying all sorts of things. ConMats, machines, tools, and paper. Nice. Okay, that's good. At least we're getting somewhere. 5.5 million left. And look at that. Filling the train halfway. Yeah, that's progress. That's progress. Not as fast as I would have liked, but still progress. And we're earning 4 million this year. Despite all our expenses. Our new trains, new roads, and all the maintenance. So we are working it. We are getting somewhere. That's what I want. Incremental improvements. There we go. This is starting to take shape as well. The good thing about this is these trucks now should be carrying things both ways. And look at this guy carrying paper back. So they deliver stone north, then going back south they should bring back something. Ideally, but it's not as simple as it sounds. And we're getting a lot in there. That's fine. I'm really excited for the 1990s. As of 1990, we should get that pretty cool compartmental truck which can carry 4 different types of goods. That's going to be perfect for our situation here, where we have a buffet of different types. You can see those. The trucks will be very expensive, but I think it will be very much worth it. What is this? Ah, nice. Look at this. A massive load of fuel for the logs line. So deliver that west here. Yeah, that's going to be perfect. But yeah, the waste isn't really going anywhere. We need to have a separate line, but let's work on that. So let's zero out our loan for this episode. I'll let you guys go. And then in the next one, we'll focus on this line, right? I know everyone is waiting for this line to get improved. It's been slacking off for the longest time. It even has these cheapo locos here. Like the 1 million locos. I think these are what, Alcos? What do they call these guys? Alco HH600. Yeah, but it's moving, it's moving. Yeah, and we're getting both slag and ConMats now on this line. So that's good. There you go. And fill it up. Wow, that's actually almost a full train going back. That must be earning money, huh? The logs line is earning, well, only 500k. Not so much. But look at this. The ConMats line is actually earning now 1 million. Oh, that's perfect. And going back, it's almost full. Alright, we are getting there, guys. Only like 2 or 1 wagon without any contents. We're filling up that train now, guys. It is working. It is working. And but yeah, this one, this is not really working so much. The ConMats in here is not getting delivered. What's happening here? I think we have way too many trucks in here. Have to get rid of one of these. Because the problem is, it's like a small sample of different types of goods, so the trucks are never full. There's always something waiting, but they're never full. But when 9090 hits, the multi-compartment truck should answer that. I would love to drive those trucks. Multi-drops, multi-load. That's the dream in ETS2, at least. In ETS. 1 million left. And this guy is due for an upgrade, and he has all the slag and ConMats for him. Perfect. Yes, we're getting this. We're nailing this down. Last 500k, and we are again debt free. And this time, we won't buy anything. For this episode at least. So we get to enjoy that until the next episode. We are debt free until the next episode. Not like debt free for only like a couple of seconds, right? Let's enjoy that a little bit more before we get into debt again. Well, debt itself is not bad as long as you use it for earning money, right? So it's all about the purpose. It's the right balance. Look at that. Beautiful thing in there. 1.44 M on the ConMats line. Although granted, the train line got a little bit less, 2.26, so more or less they're earning like 3.6 M. But that means we have a more balanced ecosystem, because we're delivering ConMats now as well as fuel. Before we were only delivering fuel. 133, okay. Yeah, the 130 fuel there and the ConMats there I really want to get rid of, just because it doesn't look so good. Over here, the crude line is almost breaking even. And ta-da! Debt free, guys. Debt free just before the year ends. So by 1988, we will not be paying any interest whatsoever. I think we'll leave it there. Or we can wait for this guy to upgrade. December, this guy will upgrade. You can take a nice shot here though. A nice overlooking shot. Let's position it while we're waiting. Enjoy the view. Slow it down. Oh yeah, look at that. That is one scenic shot. Does it look better from here or from there? The clouds look much better here, doesn't it? Let's take a photo. I'll take you guys with me. Although this photo mode is really so nice. You can change the field of view. They should enable this not only for developer mode. I'm sure a lot of people want to take photos of the beautiful trains that they're making, the beautiful routes that they're making, right? I think it's better this way. It's kind of hard to position. Let's just take one and then I'll adjust it later. Works for me. And one more from here. good with that. Thank you. Alright, let's look at that guy. Come on, upgrade already. Yeah, you're pretty healthy. Lots of raw materials, so nothing's stopping you from producing what you need. There we go. 800 limit. Now if we look at the potential, 900 potential, 1.5 potential for ConMats. Not too bad. Yeah, that would produce more ConMats now. I was about to repay the loans and I remembered, oh wait, I don't have any loans. Feels good, man. Finally in the green. Finally in the green. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, alright guys, but let's leave it there for now. I'm happy with the progress here. Thank you for all the tips as always. And catch you in the next episode, right? Let's buy some buses here. Buy some more for these guys. 1, 2, 3. Alright, thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, hit the like button if you did enjoy this episode, and let me know in the comments if you have any tips, any reactions, and yes, looking forward to them. Share with your friends. Let's grow the community. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day, and see you in the next episode. And check out the Patreon page if you're interested. Thanks and bye-bye. Link is in the video description.